Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today I'm gonna be going to the movie theater, of course, because why not? So yeah, I like to do this more often. Well, at least as often as I could anyway. When I have the time, obviously. Because things can get rather hectic over here. But anyway, for today's video, I figured I'd talk about uh, a Sony animated movie, which of course, yeah, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which is the sequel to the other one I've already reviewed. So I just thought I'd talk about this. I made some references to the old comics, of course, which I thought was a nice touch. Yeah, the villain actually is from the comics, so that's definitely a good thing. Quinn Stacy plays a big part, a pretty big part in this. I'm kind of be surprised because she has her own comic book line as well. So that's something. And it makes little references to the trilogy, the live action films, even though I thought the third one was pretty bad, actually, folks. I didn't like it, really. That and also the Spider Man, Amazing Spider Man, which also I didn't like very much, nor the second one either. So yeah, out of those, I was pretty much done with Spider Man, really. I didn't like any of those, really. But then these came out, which I actually thought were pretty good, actually. And then I saw this one as well, which I already reviewed, like I said. And then I just thought, well, might as well go for the sequel, of course, which might as well. And of course, gotta have your snacks. Of course, you always have to bring snacks, I suppose. Yeah. But anyway, folks, alright. At the movie theater, so just might as well talk about it. Oh yeah. Might as well just get to it and just give it a watch. And now just give my thoughts right afterwards. So, okay, I'll be right back, folks. Alright, folks, done. Finally finished watching the movie. Yeah, it was pretty long, actually. And no, I don't mean that as a bad thing. It just was a lot longer than I expected. But anyway, I was entertained, so that was something. So let's talk about the plot, shall we? So Miles over here is back as Spider-Man, and that's the thing, though. He has to accept this role that's being thrusted onto him because yeah, his life is changing. Because as you go through your teenage years, of course, things are going to change. He's starting to enter his adulthood, of course, and yeah, we get to see his parents in here. The definitely play a big role. His parents, his mother and father, are trying to discipline him, of course, and there's quite a few things that they are disappointing in him, unfortunately. And yes, this movie also goes into the whole multiverse kind of a thing. Of course, not surprisingly, because a lot of the Marvel movies have been doing that anyway. So, of course, that's going to be right here. So, not surprised, really. But anyway, so that's going to be a thing in this movie. So, he has to, our main character here has to find out, like, who is he as a person? How does he fit in? And of course, that's the whole idea where what is he gonna do for a living aside from being, Spider-Man? What is he gonna be doing for a living? And yeah, that's the whole school thing, the whole college thing he has to go into. What university would he be a part of? Because after high school, once he's done with high school, what else is he gonna do? Again, aside from being Spider-Man, what other things can he have in life? Yes, and like I was saying a moment ago, Quinn Stacy. She's also having her own issues as well because she's deemed as a monster, as people have accused her of being a murderer. I'm not going to tell you why. You're going to have to check out the movie yourself to see what's going on with that. And of course, there's some issues going on with her and her father as well, who's a police officer. So yeah, she has her own personal problems that she has to deal with as well. So yeah, quite a bit of drama. The animation was very smooth. The artwork was very detailed. Those very colors. So basically, the techniques that they used to bring this to life was actually really well done. Also, the pacing was pretty good. Nothing felt like it was dragged out, nor nothing felt like it was. I guess you can say felt forced. Nothing. The pacing was done evenly, and yeah, still got my ticket stub. Oh yeah, still got my ticket stub. So anyway, yeah. Even though superhero comic book stuff isn't really my thing, like at all, but here we are. Well, at least I wasn't disappointed, so that's something. The voice acting is actually quite good. The dialogue is well written, so the script itself was actually pretty nice, and that's gonna be some value of entertainment as a whole. So yeah, I did like the scope of what they were trying to do, make this seem bigger than the first film, which they succeeded in doing. So this was definitely a well-crafted movie as a whole. So anyway, I can say that this film gets an overall rating of a 7.4 out of 10. It's a 7.4 out of 10 for me. And as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see you. Oh yeah, later. Oh yeah.